I'm gonna hold off on using that actually for a sec. If another enemy appears, like another one of them, then I'll use it.
Oh yeah, easily.
Oh, you know what?
You have to use that now.
Because I am not dying here.
I will not die today.
Swap to that, even though it's only got effect.
Oh my!
More worried about the shotgun.
Yeah, I would be too.
Amazing.
Hey mate. What up?
Amazing.
They're taking the fucking bullets for him. Hell will love the odds. Oh, okay.
Execution style.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah, if you hear the ching, then you know that's them dead, so they eventually just fall to the ground. I'm actually going to destroy some boxes, see if there's anything. Usually just anything, but we're quite strong survivors.
So we need anything we can get. Apple? No, it's a can of pickles.
Pickles,
Just avoid the long hallways.
Sorry, we're done. Thank fuck. In fact, there's a good couple of cutscenes afterwards.
Was there?
Yeah, strap yourself in.
Strap yourself in. The wild ride's about to begin.
Yeah, quite a lot happens. Right, we're keeping the beard because it looks good on him.
It does look good, fair enough.
We'll change our clothes here.
Well, I don't want you. How do you even find and change the clothes down here?
Magic toolbox. I swear we bought some other shirts.
Nah, so I remember thinking, how come we can't buy any so far?
No, because Polly was selling them.
Was she?
Yeah. Or did I watch that on Game Grumps?
I was going to say, I don't remember selling any clothes.
She sells her suit when it's raining.
What?
Yeah.
Why when it's raining?
It's a rain suit. Like, it's patterned to look like it's raining. So.
Okay. That was a weird add-on.
Yeah, I know, right?
That vase, I don't like it.
The vase.
Destroy it. Okay.
That's about as best as I can do.
You at least know its intention is there. Makes it harder to become sleepy. That was a weird way of putting it. Oh, I could do with a jacket potato right now, you know? What a weird craving.
Yeah, that is a weird craving.
Oh, cheese and beans? Oh my god, I've never wanted them so much.
Brilliant scene. Although, prepare for emotional whiplash.
Yeah. Lean back. Maybe pass my
Careful
book.
with the microphone.
Ooh, yeah, good point. Okay, maybe pass my book there. Quickly, I've got my Rennies in it, which is an actual Rennie.
So, Nick's on the floor. Nick's on the floor.
Nick?
Yeah, he's on the floor,
What's
passed
on the
out.
floor? Do you know her?
That's Diane. Owner of the art gallery. Sister,
Well, yeah.
Becky's sister.
Agent Morgan, where are you? Answer me! Come on, open up!
Diane? George, call for assistance with the body.
Wait! She's still alive.
Diane, don't move. Don't move your hands and stay still.
George, it's no good. It won't budge.
Emily, stand back.
See if it helps, Thomas.
There's not enough time. George! Catch us!
No. Now, well, do we have your attention? Please have this smallmouth bass. There are monsters swimming in a lake.
Thomas, call an ambulance.
What? Oh, what?
Fucking ambulance, Thomas.
Agent York, George, are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. I think I'm too old to be an acrobat, though.
Diane looks okay too.
Don't fucking look at it.
Who did this to her?
God, I hope so. But you, George, quite a catch. I'm impressed. Hmm?
George? Diane.
What a beautiful beach. The witch
I don't know how fucking tongue from how to read that one.
combination is shot voices fly away interruptingly, inspiring a truly deep eroticism in all who clear. Every woman will find herself about being penetrated by your dark voice. This piece evokes unimaginable desire. And yet, this is far more than a wooden piece of art. It is a creative masterpiece by elegant
Diane?
themselves. Come closer. Begging
Diane! Stop right there, Nick. You're under arrest for the attempted murder of Diane Ames. Back off! Don't touch me!
I don't need kitchen anymore, mate.
Diane, no! No!
Emily, hurry!
Oh, she's shocked.
requested...
Thomas,
Pretty well portrayed.
we'll need a body.
Well, hell. Need a body bag. Yes, I think you may be right.
Nick, quiet.
Can you hear that?
Feeling that emotional whiplash yet?
Oh, gee, wow.
I think he wants us to follow him. Shall we follow, Zach?
He starts crying, Thomas. I know it's there with you. Oh, Diane, you've seen better days. His face. Oh.
That's George. Diane, why? Oh, Diane. Oh, good talk, asshole. Where is George?
Well, he's to the right. I don't like 40. Well,
Oh,
there he
yes.
is.
Diane, we did what we could, but we still lost her.
Yes.
Wasn't all your fault, George. I'll go see what Willie wants to show us. I'll leave the rest here to you. Oh. Oops. I was trying to talk to Emily, but...
To do Willie instead.
I can still feel her hand. Oh, it's okay, just try and calm down. Going after Willie, you take it easy. York!
Don't be mid for Yorkie.
So we've just been fighting shadows, and now we're literally following a dog.
Following a nice dog and a... Oh, I got it. Apparently the dog doesn't know where he's going. He's just strutting. Willie, just admit you have no idea where you're going.
Yeah, you just walk through that.
The dog has not.
how the dog legitimately pushed you off.
Excuse me, please.
Such a weird bit of gameplay.
Yeah. Here's a brutal murder. Follow this Dalmatian. A bit of silence here. Why have you got a double bed with one pillow?
I know, right?
Fuck out of me, that would. Resident Evil style, I like it. Oh, it makes awful sounds.
Willie, are you out there?
Jason, what are you doing in there?
George, is that you? Thank God. I can't get this door open. Can you unlock it from your side?
Casey, stand away from the door.
Jesus. Find a lock at least.
Where's Diane? And what are you doing here?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Well, let's just say I have my reasons, you know, private reasons. I don't really have to tell you, do I?
Actually, you do. Diane just died a moment ago.
What?
You're not just a key witness now. You're now a suspect. And you need to tell me exactly what you were doing here.
Well, I just came here to talk with Diane. To have a conversation.
And I suppose that kiss mark on your cheek is from your conversation.
This was just a spur-of-the-moment thing.
Which is exactly what killed Diane.
Okay. I came here to be with Diane. You happy now? We've been together before. A couple times. It's one of the reasons why I like coming to this town, see? This time is no different. I bumped into her in a bar in Seattle. I had some holiday coming up. Well, so I just took it and I drove her back here. I have a wife, you know, but we've been separated for a while. We're going through a divorce right now, and I don't want her lawyer finding out.
You're so beautiful with that beard.
Anyway, how could I kill Diane if I was in a room locked from the outside? 2 hours ago, me and Diane, easy, drinking upstairs. We were, you know, enjoying ourselves. Then Nick had to show up. Well, then Diane had a sudden change of heart. She locked me up in here. I've just been here waiting for her to tell the court, but she didn't. I heard Now then, I couldn't wait anymore, so I let Willie look her out through the window. Then you showed up instead of Diane.
Zach, Diane has become the third victim of our killer. And nada from questioning Nick. Nothing. Got no new leads from questioning Nick. He's taken the death of Diane really badly. In shock, the works. He claims to have liked talking with her about art. But he also had a problem with her views about men. He says that they argued, but not at a level that would lead to a murder. They were about to head out to the bar again together. And while he was waiting for Diane, someone knocked him out cold. He has no idea who it was, either. Of course, Kaysen looks like a prime suspect. But that door was locked from the outside. There was no other way in or out of that room. Which means there is no evidence of his involvement at this time. He did say something else. The footsteps he heard outside the room were not heels, but a man's boots. And Nick was wearing boots. But now that Diane's dead, no one can back up Nick's statement. Which is why we have Nick in custody and have to let Kaysen go free. That seemed like the only option, at least for now. One more thing, Zach. George looked terribly depressed. I guess this case is really getting to him. He's feeling responsible for the deaths of Becky and Diane. Take his rules and confidence away from him? I wonder what's left. Well, of course, he'd still have muscle.
8 hours 50? Ah, gee, I suppose that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, that makes
Number of
sense.
days, 8 days since we fucking started this mission. So this all happened in a week. Oh yeah, I forgot Thomas Bates shit.
Zach, let's get back to the hotel. First Anna, then Becky, now Diane. I'm not looking forward to writing this investigation report.
Agent Morgan. York. Do you have a moment?
What is it, George?
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Do you have any time later?
Can't we just do it here?
If possible, I'd like to go to a bar. Of course, we don't really have to.
A bar?
Oh, hey,
Now,
Glee.
that sounds like a good idea.
Hey, Glebe.
Zach, what do you think? We can go drinking with George, or turn him down and head back to the hotel.
Oh, you have to
We
meet
are
for a drink,
definitely
then, aren't
going for
we?
a
Can't be rude. Just bites you. I always liked you, York.
George, that scar on your cheek. Where did you get it?
This? Didn't I tell you? Well, it's not from work. I got it when I was a kid.
A childhood injury. Tree climbing?
I
I used to get a few scrapes myself climbing the big tree in our backyard. I used to climb it a lot. And fall out of it a lot.
This wasn't anything like that, though. It was my mother. She did it.
I'm sorry, George.
Don't worry. It's ancient history. The world is flooded with unreasonable violence. The strong overpower the weak, adults over children, men over women, and criminals over their victims.
I actually have D on disc, PlayStation.
No memories
D.
of my father.
It's a game.
Ah.
He left before I knew him. My mother would hit me every time I asked why. And it didn't stop there. If I ate too slow, left my shoes scattered around, TV volume too loud, she found reasons to hit me bad. The worst was what she called the tree punishment. She'd whip my back with these thin tree branches like a whip. Tree punishment was definitely the worst, I tell you. Just hearing those words used to make me shiver and want to pass out. And that's why I didn't want to show you those scars on my back. Every time after the tree punishment, she'd always say the same thing. This is hurting the tree more than it is hurting you. And me, being a naive, dumb kid, I believed her. I went to the woods to apologize to the trees.
So he just slapped him then?
Gets pretty real this
I asked
game.
myself, why is she hurting me this way? I thought long and hard about it. In the end, I've just figured I'm weaker than her. That's why. It's the law of Mother Nature at work. The strong eat the weak.
But now, you have the power to protect the weak.
That's right. Perhaps I should thank my mother for guiding me into this line of work. York. I've been an arrogant fool, haven't I? And if it weren't for me, both Becky and Diane would still be alive. I could have saved them both. You know, it's almost like they died because of me.
You're out of your mind.
Or did he just come
I invited you to
fast?
this bar for a drink. But I guess this bar is my confession chamber. And I wanted you to listen. And to tell you, well, you must already hate me for causing all these problems and not following your orders. York, I'm sorry. I'll follow your orders from now on. You'll have my total cooperation.
George, you've been as cooperative as you can be. You even invited an FBI guy to a bar for drinks. You've done a good job protecting this town. And the folks here respect you for that. Nobody can blame you for anything.
Thanks. I do feel a little better.
What, she was a ghost or something, that woman there?
Since we're here, why don't you talk to a few other people? I'll just finish off my drink. Let me know before you leave, okay?
Right, this point it wants us to talk to Carol. That's just a random dude. Okay, so there's no one else to talk to.
Just Carol it is.
What's up, Toots?
Hey, what's a girl like you do in a place like this?
Becky is dead. Diane, too.
Nice icebreaker.
We've got Nick in custody as a suspect.
Nick didn't do it.
I know. Carol, you took a locket from Diane, didn't you? A locket with this mark on it.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
Oh, is this it? Is this the scene? Listen to the majesty of these lyrics.
Oh god, what's this gonna be?
I dream of you like a god. There is something funny about this song we hit
talking gibberish.
I dream of thee like a prisoner. You are conscious of my innocence. Everyone just pretend now to know life is but a dream.
Okay, so she is actually singing English,
Is she?
but it's so poorly done
Fucking broken
that it
English.
just sounds like gibberish. You can find the lyrics online somewhere.
What?
But someone's done like a parody lyrics, like a exactly how it sounds lyrics, and one of them is MANASHSPECHE.
Manashbe. Sounds like a fucking sim.
It really does. Oh, but I love it.
Sort of bizarre cutscene in general.
Are we ready to go?
Sorry to keep you waiting, boys.
Zack, Emily is already a goddess of the forest.
Let's forget work for a bit and drink a little, shall we?
York? Why is she here?
I just thought the more the merrier. You know, to relax and get loose. Just
No, stop. Pardon me, Emily.
I actually really like all the main characters' models.
George, I just got here and you're walking out on me? I was hoping the three of us could have a drink and let out a little steam.
Michael Thompson getting an invite.
I'm afraid I've already had enough. And I already had a good man-to-man with York. So I'll see you guys.
I think George likes you, but he's avoiding you all at the same time.
How astute.
There's a reason?
Nothing worth going into. It's a thing of the past. Okay. He did ask me out when I first came to town. I was still in high school. But I never really considered him my type. And there's the age gap thing, too. I respect him, of course. I wouldn't have taken this job otherwise.
So, did you move to this town alone?
Of course not. I came with my parents.
Tell me about them then.
Sure, why not? My dad dealt in stocks in New York. He was hardly at home when I was a kid, always working. Those pieces of paper were far more important to him than I was. Which is no different now, really. I don't see much of him. My mother? Totally different story. A wonderful person that I still respect. She was always kind and understanding. Not only that, but she would always help me find my way. She could be fierce, too, scolding me if I took a wrong step. We had our battles, sure, but all in all, she was a wonderful mother.
Past tense?
Yeah, she's gone now. Cancer, just before I graduated high school. She gave this to me just before she died. I take it with me wherever I go. It's what I treasure most.
Oh, that's gonna come back to haunt us.
I'm sure she's very proud of you.
I had a good time tonight. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
York.
Yes.
Please, don't lie to us, okay?
I won't. Don't worry. I won't.
It's not a long day if you was in that fucking art gallery at midnight.
Yeah, that is interesting. Actually. Oh no, because like a lot of that happened like because he's questioned Nixon's name. He's questioned Nixon.
Oh yeah, fair point actually.
But yes, Glebe, I do own D, though I have not played it.
What the fuck is D?
It's an old game. I'm not really good at explaining it. I don't know a lot about it actually.
The mergers with the Red Seeds. Officially, the Bureau was not going to statement about these seeds. Some even claimed that they are irrelevant to the killings. After the Red Seeds were found in a Boston homicide. So, Zach? Well, let's just do what we can do and do our best. By doing our best, I'm sure we'll get to where we need to go.
What's Glebe said?
It's an old Resident Evil horror game, but everything is pre-rendered.
Zach, let's go over our progress. From what Olivia told us, and the sketchbook we found at Becky's house, Nick and Diane became our primary suspects. There were a couple of reasons for this. First, Becky gave the missing locket to Diane. Also, Nick has no alibi for when Anna and Becky were killed. We followed Nick to the art gallery, which led us, unfortunately, to our third victim. The third victim, Diane, was strung up in the entrance hall of the art gallery. Her hands were tied and a knife was sticking out of her chest. However, there was a marked difference from the previous crimes. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
What was the question?
I don't know. Shit.
That's right.
I was kidding.
Still alive. This suggests that very little time had passed since the crime was committed. Which means the criminal was still close by. It was someone near the scene.
I'm off to bed now, guys. You two have fun. Night, Adam.
We'll be finishing shortly as well, so. Night.
Right, cool.
Zach, who was the other person again?
Harry was in the gallery, of course.
Hey, he was.
That's right. Casey. We followed Willie, good dog, all the way to him. Cason's statement came out as follows. He and Diane were in a physical relationship. That was why he visited the gallery. The two were in the middle of such a meeting when Nick showed up. Diane lost her cool and shut Cason up in the basement. Now, what did Cason hear when he was locked up?
Footsteps from the boot of a dog.
That's it.
I do hope the dog talks in this game. That's all I want. Hey,
Hi. Dog
James,
knows.
it was likely that Diane met with Nick in her room. Nick said he argued verbally with Diane about her playing around with men, but they eventually decided to go out drinking to make up. However, immediately after that, Nick was attacked by someone in the entrance hall and knocked unconscious. We saw the rest.
Zach, do you think that Nick is our serial killer?
What do you think, Dan?
Nah, it's obvious.
Yes, no, I don't know.
Let's go for no.
Me too.
Damn.
I need to play this game and click I don't know at one point.
Well,
And yes for that matter, just to see what he says.
Diane's stomach. This
So we
confirms
found seeds
the ring.
in Diane's stomach as well.
Remaining leads. There's the locket, which is in Carol's possession. The man with the tattooed bag, and the upside-down peace sign. There's a lot left to answer. I hope the coffee will give us more guidance tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the coffee.
Zach, what did you think about George pouring his heart out? I was surprised. It's the end of a monarchy. What's going on? Do you know what time it is?
I really like that
sorry.
face.
I couldn't sleep, so I was drinking alone.
Oh, she's fucking honey. Oh no. Nice sexual music there.
Very kind woman. She always smiled so brightly. Baked cakes and cookies every day. She'd say that I needed the sugar because I spent so much time thinking. My father was always quiet. We never talked much. He was a federal agent, just like me. And he was hardly ever at home. The only words he ever had for me were harsh ones. I had a vivid imagination, and I remember he once said this to me. There's plenty of crazy things in this world. You don't have to go dreaming them up. And it's my job to make sense out of them. One day you'll understand what I'm saying. And so now I'm doing exactly the same job that he did. Like father, like son.
Can I ask you something?
Shoot.
Mind if it's something personal?
Fire away.
Who's Zach?
I don't mean to just go from one weird comic book to another.
Is a friend of mine.
Oh, so you do have friends.
Yeah. He's my only friend.
What kind of person is he then?
Well, I've never seen his face. But he's always with me, and we discuss everything.
When did you become friends?
A long time ago. Back when I was a child.
You look like you.
I was 7. I woke up one morning to hear my mother crying in the living room. This wasn't normal, so I headed in to see her. My father was there pointing a gun at my mother. I was so scared. I closed my eyes, so I don't remember much more. But I do remember the words my father said to me. At times we must purge things from this world because they should not exist, even if it means losing someone that you love. When I came back to my senses, they were both dead. He shot my mother and then killed himself.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. Zach's with me. It was around that time that we became friends. I'm here. I'm with you, he said. I'll be here always. We can get through this together. Quite aside from that terrible scene in front of me, that voice seemed to make me calmer. And here we are, working together, getting through things. This is the first time I've ever told anyone about this. I wonder if Zach will get angry.
That's a sad story. But I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I'm sure there was a reason for what your father did.
I know. I think maybe I became an agent to find out why he did what he did.
Oh yeah, York, I forgot to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You saved my life. If you didn't save me at the gallery, I would have died along with Diane.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
What did you just say? Useless? I was never expecting to hear you say that. There might be a modest guy in you after all.
I like how she's looking like you say, no, it wasn't your fault.
You're a little slow, aren't you?
Maybe hopeless, but not.
Flirtation is off the charts here. See the look.
Zach, do you think Emily got home safely? Anyway, I think it's more serious of a situation than I thought. Do you remember our conversation with Emily? She's really interested in you. I think she's starting to have certain feelings for you.
Oh, York.
If that's the case, you and I are rivals. This is a very serious situation indeed.
Wow, if only you knew, Dan.
Well, if it comes to that, let it be a fair fight. Agreed?
Thomas! Thomas! Let me out of here! Come on, please! Here, Thomas. I know you're there! Come on, please! Thomas! 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 Thomas!
Fucking calm down, Nicholas. Like a dog was a highlight.
Oh look, it actually had a proper like background that wasn't like Thomas puking into
Oh yeah. Puking into a fucking plant or something.
Was he a toilet at the time?
Oh, he's fucking loaded all of a sudden. Oh yeah, 50 G's. That's that shit hot dog again. Oh, excuse me.
Previously during the investigation.
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
Agent York, Nick is leaving the barn.
Wait! She's still alive.
Stop right there, Nick. You're under arrest for the attempted murder of Diane Ames. Emily, hurry!
You saved my life.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
Alright, so we'll finish this segment off, get to a save point, and then we will be
Forgot
done
about the
for the
creepy
night.
rooms. Tea break. Oh, did he put it himself? He's that creepy kid, forgot about him. Oh, hello. Questions indeed, questions indeed.
Open this door. There is no turning back. You still want to enter?
What's that white with the mask?
I do. It's better than staying here.
Very well.
Huh. I've just noticed the significance of that scene.
Oh.
Yeah, wow. I've only just understood the whole significance of the scene. Can't really explain it now.
Carefully, boy. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
Oh, that's lush. Now have a green tomato!
Mr. Morgan, do you want a refill?
Yes. Thank you.
Is the coffee that good, Mr. Morgan?
Coffee is a vital investigative tool. I know exactly what to do now.
Renovation start Monday. Red tags are 2 4 7. I couldn't read that. Yellow tags are 60% off.
It says to hurry.
Oh,
The first letter of each line is H-A-R. Let's go pay the problematic rich boy who owns half of the town a visit. Polly, I think I'm going to go see Harry today.
Oh, really? He's a little strange, but I think he's the most trustworthy one around here. I think you'll have fun with him.
If you say so, Polly, then we probably will.
Of course. Now, give me your cup, and I'll give you some more coffee.
I'll see you later, Polly.
Mr. Morgan, what about the coffee? Don't you want to refill? Your coffee!
Joey, you don't want it, fucking Polly. Polly.
What
Hey,
are you
buddy.
doing here?
Fucking torpedo Kaysen.
Hey, am I still a suspect?
No.
Okay, good. My wife and I have been living separately for over 3 years now. Diane, she's a single woman, so this shouldn't be a problem.
That's true.
I feel so bad for Diane, though. Gosh, did you find out who did it?
Yes, I'm going to go there.
Yes, of course. I understand. You don't have to tell any of the folks around town about me and Diane, do you?
No, I won't do that. But it's a small town. I'm sure the rumors have started already. Nothing to be ashamed of, right? What's there to worry about?
Nothing particular. No, nothing at all. I'm clean as the sheets in this hotel. What's with that, though? We don't have a problem, right?
It looks like Kaysen is involved with another woman in town. I can only hope it isn't Emily.
It's Polly. That's why she walks so
He walked away and he's back there.
Well, he was just on the sofa for a second.
You?
It's 24 quid now. Polly's getting born by Kaysen.
God.
That's why she's walking to the side.
Well, there you go. So we started off the stream with
Driving
very
for a good hour.
little happening, and then suddenly everything happened. So
Oh, excuse me.
I'm going to cut up the beginning part of like our gameplay,
Yeah, probably why it's called, to be fair.
and then yeah. But yeah. So thank you all very much for joining.
Hi guys, presumably it's Glebe and Lady Kitty left. I don't know who the third one is.
No, it was Glebe and Kitty left. It was Adam who left. The third one is us.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, Glebe and Lady. Oh, bye guys.
Cool.
When will I see you?
Thank you very much, and good night.
again? When will we share our moments?